Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Diamond. So now we have 4 badges. We have 4 more badges to go, and let's get the adventure rolling again. So I just exited the gym, getting my 4th badge. You can see my Pokemon team has been taking a bit of a beating, so let's go and recover our Pokemon. One nice thing now we have badge number 4 is that now Pokemon up to level 50 will start to obey us, which is of course very, very nice. There we go, we got our Pokemon recovered and we can continue. So finally, let's see what we can do next. So you may be wondering about this place here. Pastoria Great Marsh, Observatory Great. So I'm gonna spend a bit of time in the Great Marsh here, which is basically the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl version of the Safari Zone. But I'm not going to actually I'm actually not going to go there right away. There's something else we have to do, and that is because who is that guy here? That guy looks like a Galactic Grunt? I wonder what's it up to. Let's check it out. Ha ha ha! The package finally came from the Veilstone warehouse. So now it's my job to deliver this to the lake. This is an important mission. No failure allowed. No making boo-boos like wandering off in the Great Marsh. You were eavesdropping! I was just talking loudly to myself. If I wasn't in a hurry, I'll pulverize you with my Pokemon. But I have to get going on my way out of the lake, ASAP. So you're lucky. I'm out. Oh, and listen up. Don't you dare follow me. Hold on, did I say don't dare follow me? Ooh, I like these kind of questions. And just like Austin Powers says, I also like to live dangerously. You know what? You don't tell me to follow you? I'll follow you. Oh, there you are. Hey, come back here. Persistent pest. If our plan works, our boss dream comes closer to fruition. Our boss ideal world is going to be created. So I'm not going to waste my time on nobody like you. I'm telling you now, don't you come chasing after me. Oh look! Whoops! I'm not always going to plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going, Sinnoh? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out to see how buff and tough you are. Whoa! So instead of battling the Grunt, we're gonna battle our rival? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So our rival is gonna have a battle. He started with a Starly. What? Hasn't evolved it yet? Is level 26 not even evolved yet to Staravia? Man, you're slacking. That's kinda weird, but that's fine with me. Alright, so Starly. That's a normal flying type Pokemon, so we can just give it with electrical move, and that shouldn't be much more to say about that. I mean, come on, how can it evolve it yet? That's just lazy. Sure, some people like to downwall Pokemon to get their moves faster, but in my opinion, evolve them straight away, because the power gain is so much better than the move's power at lower power levels in terms of strength. And yeah, you get what I mean. Oh well, Starly goes down, that's nothing really to worry about. Next up is Ponyta. That's a fire-type Pokemon, so let's change a bit. Buizel? Let's see how well you do against my rival. Could of course use other Pokemon too, but Buizel likes the fire, so let's see how well does it against this horsey. Not the horsey Pokemon, but like the horse-like as actual animal. Alright, so Aqua Jet or Water Gun. That's basically physical versus special attack. Aqua Jet goes first though. It's like a quick attack, so let's go with Water Jet. Looks cool as well. Does fine damage. Takes about half. Bit more than half. Ember, of course, does little damage. Very effective either. Let's go with Aqua Jet again. And that's how you do it. And Ponyta, goodbye. Nice try at least, but oh well. Buizel does the job well. Next up is Roselia. Alright, so we have 2 ways to battle Roselia. We can go with Monferno, Or we can go with Staravia, this one. In my opinion, let's see, what is our next gym gonna be? I don't think I'm gonna go with Monferno actually with next gym, because I don't want to go with something else. Let's go with Staravia. One of the reasons I want to go with Monferno is because fighting type Pokemon is not really the optimal choice of Pokemon to use in the next gym, so I'd go with Staravia. Flying type does well actually, or not well, but does fine at least. So let's go with Staravia. Know that Staravia will keep obeying, because in Dino Pearl you automatically get level gaining on the loyalty every 2 badges. So now it's still 50, is now the max for me. Alright, let's just go with Air Lace, that should be enough. Let's see how it does, should be enough for Roselia. It is. Down goes Roselia. That means the rival only has 1 Pokemon left, and we all kind of know what that's gonna be. That's gonna be the Prinplup, as far as I remember, because that is the water type Pokemon. Yeah, Prinplup it is. Let's change now. So now we have 2 choices for Prinplup. We can go with Luxio, or we can go with Roselia. Let's go with Luxio. One of the reasons is because if I get 1 more level with Luxio, something good is about to happen. I think you kind of know what I mean by that, but let's just give Luxio the XP here. Yeah, I can tell you raised your Pokemon to be tough. Oh sure, of course. What else? They're here to kick your ass. And now I'm gonna spark your ass. Or spark your Pokemon's ass, that is. Come to spark. Unless I crit, that this will not be a one-shot, but it will do nice damage. Ooh. Trade to red levels, that's pretty nice. Peck. Why don't you use Peck? Look at that, 3 damage. Very dangerous. Now in case he'll use a potion on me, I'll just go with Spark again. He won't, so that's good for me. And Prinplup goes Plup Plup, and bye-bye. Down it goes. Good XP for Luxio and for Roselia. And that's gonna be my rival. What just happened? You telling me I lost? You did. You did. Hey, yeah, maybe you did get a bit tougher since last time. That even shocked me a bit. So yeah, I got beat because I was careless. So hey, what's what that Team Galactic guy all freaking out about? I don't know what he's up to, but you should chase him down. If you're not a Pokemon and you run like that, you're a bad guy. Alright, Citano, next time I'm not holding back. At least the rival is becoming a bit more humble now. Unlike in the beginning, it was like, yeah, if I don't shop, you'll get 1,000,000 years in punishment. Man. But I'm not gonna chase this guy in this episode. I'll do it in the next one, because this episode, I'm gonna dedicate the rest of the time to show you guys the Safari Zone of Generation 4 called the Pokemon Great Marsh in Pastoria. And this time it's actually very important, because just like the Safari Zone in Generation 1, you want to do this kind of event straight away, because there is actually something here to get for us. You got some HMs in Generation 1, actually got 2 HM Generation 1, you got Surf and Strength, and there's something for us to get here as well in similarities, but we'll find that out. So we go up here, talk later if you want to. Welcome to the Great Marsh. Is this your first Safari game? When you enter the Great Marsh, you start with 30 Safari balls. That's the only kind of ball you're allowed to use in the Safari game. The game is over when you run out of Safari balls, or when you walked 500 steps. Please do enjoy the untamed nature of the Great Marsh. Welcome to the Great Marsh, the home of the Pastoria Safari game. Well, you can catch for just 500. Would you like to play a Safari game? Sure. Here are your Safari balls. Yes, there are Safari balls. We'll let you know when your game is over. Until then, enjoy yourself please. Off you go on your wild excursion. Thank you. And let's begin. Great Marsh Area 6. I found this during the Safari game. It's the hidden machine Defog, but none of my Pokemon can learn it. You'd be doing me a favor if you took this. Here's the reason why I want to do this. That's actually the whole reason you want to do this thing, is just for this. So, Agent of 5 is called Defog. It's one of the new agent moves. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what's going in this direction. Agent 5 Defog. Obstacles removed, reducing the foes of agent stat. It can also be used to clear deep fog. Clearing deep fog is what we want to do. Of course, it's just a status effect, so it doesn't do any damage. And I have two Pokemon keys. I can use it on Staravia or on Stucky. I'll use it on Stucky. Because Stucky has kind of crap moves from before, so let's just give it to him. Let's see, I don't need Smokescreen or do I don't need Screech? Let's take away Smokescreen. I'd rather have Screech when I have better moves, so let's just go with keep Screech. Now we get Defog. That's great, and since we got the badge last episode, that means now we can go and defog places, and that's going to be important for us in the near future, because some of the areas we're going to go to soon will be completely heavy fog, and we can't even go past them. Well, now we can. And strength, unfortunately, we don't have the badge for it yet, but we'll get that later. Don't worry about that, time will come. Quick, 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 out in the sticks! To go and fro we go, we're quick! If you're thinking about going deep into the marsh, I recommend you take the Great Marsh quick trams. I think there's trams here in this place as well if you want to go. First, let me show you how the Pokemon battles work. Okay, of course, there's some items as well, antidote, which is always nice to have. This place works like the marsh in the previous route before we got to Pastora City, so if you get stuck, just wiggle your directions. Here's a wild battle in the Safari Zone. So, and look, unlike the other places, just like the Safari Zone, you don't use your other Pokemon to fight. Here we have some directions. You can have Ball, Bait, Run, or Mud. So, you have to balance it out a bit. Bait will reduce the chance for a Pokemon to flee, but also reduce your chance for a Pokemon to be captured by a Safari Ball. Mud is the opposite. It will increase the chance of a Pokemon for fleeing, for running away, but it will also increase the chance of being captured with a Safari Ball. Not interested in Starly, so let's just move on. Damn, this place. I wish I had the surf. We'll be getting surf not that far away, actually. Oh, Quagsire, the Pokemon we battled in the gym last episode. Should we capture it? No. No. Because I have Buizel, and I want to get Buizel to Float Cell soon, and then when he gets to Float Cell, he's gonna kick ass. Let's just keep it like that. Bibarel. That we only have seen before as well, but not interested. Should we take the tram maybe, to see the other locations? What do we face next? Another Quagsire. Not interesting, Quagsire, sorry. Let's just take the tram. Let's see what the other areas have to offer us. Of course I had to get a wild Pokemon, the last spot to go to. Ah, it's cute little Marill! But I'm not interested in you, Marill, either. I'm sorry. You're a cute Pokemon, but I rather want to explore a bit. So let's take the tram. So we should go to area 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's go to area 1. That's a nice tram. We basically run stuff by ourselves. There we go, there's area 1 apparently. So if you press the menu button, you can see how many balls you have left. Unfortunately, you can't see mountain steps, but that was introduced later. So item we can get, let's go get it. We have to walk through all of this mud. Starly again! No, 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 not interested. I'm sorry, Starly, nothing against you really, but I expect a bit more exotic Pokemon, should we say. Marill? Not too exotic for me. I mean, no offense, but... A potion. Well. Can't get everything, I guess. Now you might be wondering, for some of you maybe done the Great Marsh, you might be wondering, why do I get Meryl here? Because Meryl is supposed to be rare in the Great Marsh. That's the true thing, because in the building you enter the Great Marsh, there's a guy here that basically tells you of a Pokemon of the day. That's basically a Pokemon that's rare to find in the Great Marsh, but it's common at the day. And Meryl is one of those Pokemon, that's why it shows up very commonly for me now. Psyduck. Nah, not interested. I mean, Psyduck was a nice Pokemon I had in Generation 2. It was actually one of my team Pokemon. Let's actually see how the whole capture method works. So, again, Bait reduces chance both to be captured and reduces chance to flee. Mud increases chances to be captured and increases chance to flee. Both for capturing and running away. Let's try to give it some mud. Oh, it's angry. And it flew away. Up to you how you want to do it. I think Pokemon you find here are different over time. That's just what I explained. So if you want to go here up and down to see what Pokemon you can find all from Azurill, Bibarel, Bidoof, to Golduck and Roselia, and even Staravia. Azurill. It's a Pokemon that's also not really that often to see, but you can see it here. Not interested in Azurill though, I'm sorry, but none of the Pokemon really here is nothing that I really want to get. The team I have now is pretty cool, so I think I'll stick with that. Bibarel. Let's try it to capture just to show off. Let's throw some mud at the Pokemon, that should make it very happy. Alright, it's watching carefully. It means it didn't fly away. That means we can try to capture it now and see if we get it. I like how it has a camouflage themed Pokemon. Ah, straight away. No chance people want to be captured, but it's still there. It's gonna flee. Let's see if we can throw more mud on it. No, it likes it almost. Okay, well, if it still wants to be there, let's try again. 2 mud throws, will it be better this time? No, not at all. Bibarel's like, screw you. But he still wants to be there. Let's try another Safari Ball just to see if we're more lucky. 1, 2, no. And this still is there. This Bibarel is quite a troll in my opinion. He just doesn't want to leave, he doesn't want to be captured. What a troll. It's still there. Okay, let's throw some more mud at you. Screw you. Get away. It's... wow, okay. You want more mud? I'll give you more mud. Eat mud. Wow, I throw mud at it 4 times and it's still watching carefully. Alright. Let's see if 4 mud throws is better for you than this time, Bibarel. 1, 2. No. Not interested. Now it fled. Okay. Guess we pissed it off or something. Well, nothing really much more to show than this. I'm just gonna take the tram back to Area 6. Not the Star Fox Area 6, but the beginning of this Great Marsh. I'm actually gonna end this session here. Only we're interested here to get the Defog HM, and now I have it. That means we can just go away from here. You still have time left. Are you sure when I'll exit the Great Marsh? Okay. I'll relieve you for remaining Safari Balls. Thank you for playing. We hope to see you again. Yeah, that was nice to do something else at least. That's gonna be it for this episode. We tried out the Great Marsh. We got ourselves a new HM. But that Galactic Grunt ran away. Let's maybe go chase him. Let's do that in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any feedback on my Let's Play or want to discuss this game, leave a comment below this video. If you want to be notified when I upload more parts and more stuff on my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And with that, just want to say once again, thank you all for watching, boys and gals, and I'll see you all next time.